Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this file that they traced. Did an excellent job. Looked really good. Haven't really looked at it too close, but I don't see any problems. There's a little bit of, could be straightened out right there. Just, take your, well, we're going to have to break it apart. But what I'm going to show you, this is 47 objects. If we go to object and ungroup it, and we move this layer here out of the way, all this is double lines. All these are double lines. There's 46 double lines because all your drawing is in here, all your cut lines. Let's put it back. So you could either do that, or you can take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in and nudge it out of the way. I just noticed no, we didn't. It's everything. No, we don't have this. You don't have that. So you need to really watch that. But then we can left click, right click, and this is for a vinyl cutter, and I don't know if they need hairline, but if you do, make sure it's a hairline. Now you shouldn't have any double cuts. Everything should be one piece, and you can see the parts that aren't grouped together. Now you could fix that by doing this again. Wow. Well, take it back. You could just join those together or keep them like that. So there are just 3 objects now. Can't really do any more. 47 objects left behind. The 3 objects are, the big one and the little one, but I don't think we can do anything. Yeah, we can break the curve apart. There's still 45 objects, but there's no double lines. He sent me 2 files. This one was pretty easy. The other one needs to be cleaned up because I don't know, look at the wiggly lines, and I don't know what this is supposed to be right here. And if we look at it with the shape tool, well, we have to ungroup it to get the shape tool to work. If we look, there's 2 sets of lines. But we can't really do anything with that because it's messed up. Until you fix this, and the way I would fix it is maybe take that node right there and go ahead and delete this line for a second and take these 2 nodes and right click and turn them into a line. And that really didn't work because I grabbed too much. So let's see how else we could fix it. We can delete that line again. Let's grab, there we go. Maybe we can just grab these 2 nodes and make them look like a line. And we could actually fix that later. But what we needed to do, let's get rid of that node, see what happened. Didn't change it, hardly anything. Now we can use the Smart Fill tool, and I know very little about, here's some things that need to be fixed, and if we look, there's another set of lines there. But that shouldn't matter when we do the Smart Fill tool. If you'll take that, go ahead and delete that line that's in the way, and then try to, I'm guessing that this line needs to be straight. Let's delete that node and just make that line semi-straight right now. There's a lot of nodes right there. And that shouldn't really cause a problem, but that's going to make you have a straighter line. Because the Smart Fill tool is going to fix all this. It's not going to fix that. You did a really good job of tracing. I'm not downing you on your trace job. But see, there's a whole nother set of lines there. Let's put that up to there and then delete this set of lines. We need to look at one more spot. I would probably fix that. But what we're going to do now, and like I said, I don't know anything about vinyl cutting. This thing's almost 9 inches, 10 inches. Nudge. And if you do that, and do that, and do that, and do that, do that, and do that. Whoop. Either have a leak or I missed. Yeah, we got a leak. It's got to be right up in here. That doesn't look like that should leak. That shouldn't leak, but let's go ahead and, wow, another set of lines. See, I nudged it, but that's what we're trying to get rid of. I nudged it instead of trying to delete it because I had my hand on the, there we go. Just go ahead and delete this line. Sometimes if you have double lines, the Smart Fill tool will act like that. So now we can take our Smart Fill tool, still got a leak. See, there's a double line basically. We need that line though. Now let's try the Smart Fill tool. A lot of times, let's try this. See, now it doesn't leak, but we need that filled in. See how that works? The Smart Fill tool did its job. We already had that line. We already have that line. Oh, I'm arrowing down. That's why it's not moving over there. I think that's the drawing. Now let's look at it. Left click, right click. I know this doesn't make a lot of sense, but now there should just be one set of lines. See, that's two lines because they're together. There's going to be, you know, that shouldn't be there. I don't know what, you know, of course, then again, I don't know about vinyl cutting. You know, I would think if you would take and delete that, that's going to be, you know, but evidently, I don't know. So let's leave it there for right now. What you could do to get rid of those double lines, because he's telling me that double lines kill him. So we could take that line right there. But see, you'd want that to be a segment. But if you don't want to cut it twice there, take your shape tool, right click, and break that apart, and then take your virtual segment delete key and delete that line, and then just nudge that back. And now that's not there. Just one line is there, and we can kind of move it, we can prove it, that there's just one line there. So it's going to be the same thing on this one. Let's move that out of the way. Yep. And you could do either one of them. Just take your shape tool, select all those, and right click and break them apart. Virtual segment delete key and cut it. And then you nudge it right back. You know, stuff like this, I really shouldn't talk about because I have no clue on a vinyl cutter. What it's doing, you know, how are they cutting out? You know, is this going to be two different colors or what? I'm hoping the gentleman, if this fixed it, will send me a picture, because I would think you wouldn't want all these other lines unless they're different colors. You know, I could go to his email and look at the original. But anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching.